Despite the best efforts of Steam to try and put the wind up me and pretend that it's lost everything, we are back again. We have another game against fellow relegation threatened side, and this could haul us out of the bottom three. Well, if we win it, it will haul us out of the bottom three. Yeah, it's against that team that I keep on pronouncing really, really badly. So this will be a fun one. So it's home Ankaragusu, and if you're wondering what I was on about with the Steam thing earlier, when I start Football Manager up, it automatically starts up Steam in the background, and I got some load of gobbledygook about it couldn't do something with the Steam cloud and my saved games might not be there. My saved games are on my hard drive, so I don't know what it was talking about. So I just shut it down, opened it up again, and here we are. But I could do without that sort of scare. Now, things have happened in the transfer market. Things are still happening in the transfer market. Now, as you can see, few loanies out. Rigoberto Rivas has gone. The troublemaker is in Spain, and we got 9 million for him, so I'm very happy with that. Since when, we have signed Mervale Ndokit from the Republic of Congo. He is a left winger. I had to promise that I was going to get new left wingers when Rivas went. They don't seem to have really reacted to the fact that I have signed a left winger. I mean, obviously he's not as good as Rivas, but he is a decent left winger. Likes big matches, very consistent. He's 5'7", so he's a bit diminutive, but I think a decent signing. Republic of Congo international. On the same day, Mike Erdhuizen, solid centre back. We needed bolstering centre back, especially now I've switched to 5 at the back. We needed more centre backs. Again, consistent. Doesn't like the big matches, but maybe we'll try and keep him out of them. Although I am playing him today, I think so. And this was probably a big match. But yeah, so solid, 6'3", so good in the air. Mehmet Ozkan, Turkish, importantly. Central midfield, like I said, we needed to bolster the number of central midfielders we have. He's a ball-winning midfielder. I think he'll do a decent job in there for us. Again, consistency, fairly determined, which is always quite important. And Ali Khan Güneren, £1.8 million worth of Ali Khan Güneren. Again, central midfielder, more of a playmaker. This time, again, consistent. So I've tried to be quite picky with who we've got. But also I think we've got some good quality in, and like I say, we've got 2 more Turks in there. And if we go to the transfer centre, we've got Luca Ravanelli, who again is not Turkish. He is Italian. And actually I did want to have a look. No, I was wondering if he was like sort of son of Fabrizio or something, but apparently not. But yeah, again, solid centre back, consistent, professional, and he's going to cost us a couple of million. And what that is going to mean is that where is he? Where's our little yeah, Kiel Olsen. So little aside, talking to Harry directly now. You were half right. He has got an Olsen in there. And I thought there was a K in there, so we were both right basically. But he's only on loan. He's going to probably get sent back if Ravanelli signs, because we'll be over our foreign limit otherwise, and I may as well send the loanee back and keep the permanent signing. And now I've got Sircan Nas, who again is Turkish. He's not great. He would be very much backup. Consistent, but doesn't like big matches. He's got a bit of potential maybe in there. And I've got this one on delay at the moment because I was waiting for the other ones to come through, which they have. So when we get asked again on this one, it depends what the finances are looking like. I might sign him, I might not. I don't know. Carlos Strandberg. This has been a story. I tried to sell him. I decided I was going to try and sell him because he's another one of the contract troublemakers. But unfortunately, I decided to try and sell him a little too late because our transfer window is out of sync with most of the Western world. I decided to try and sell him with plenty of our window left, but most other people's window had closed. So there were very few options. Lech Poznan came in with a bid of 675,000 for him after I got an intermediary to try and hook something up. I accepted it. The board cancelled it and said we want 825,000. I went back to Lech Poznan. They said no. So now we've got Stabek in with a loan deal for him. They're paying all his wages and some money a month as well. There's an optional future fee. So maybe we'll get rid of him at the end of the season. If not, we can properly look at getting rid because he's got a year left on his contract. But at least we're not paying his wages this time. And then I've got another foreign boy coming in up front, which is why I wanted Strandberg out of the squad to free up the foreigner space he's taking up. And Ivan Protajin, we don't know everything about him, but that jumping reach is fantastic no matter what happens, and I think he's going to be pretty darn good. So we are trying to sign him. I've got a decent amount in future payments on these two, and then we've got Taner Ozturk, again Turkish, young, very promising, good finisher. He's not a target forward by any means. He's 5'7", but playing him out wide as an inside forward, I think, would work. Certainly on the right, he could do that, cutting in on that left foot, or possibly on the left, one of the two. But he's a good, talented youngster, and hopefully he'll be worth a bit more than that if and when he signs. So, as you can see, I have been busy, and all of that means okay, they're recommending a balanced mentality. We'll go balanced. So yeah, as you can see, Erdhuisen is in, Ozcan and Guneren are in midfield. So we'll see how they go. Right, opposition instructions, don't forget those. Last time you forgot those, you conceded 3 goals in 20 minutes and the game was over before it started. Not saying that was the reason why, but it probably didn't help. Right, okay, a captain has not been selected. Interesting. Right, let's auto number those boys. And here we go. So this is a vital game. As you can see from the table down here, we are 3 points behind them, but with a better goal difference. So if we beat them today, we go above them. And even if it's done on direct result, we drew away to them. So if we beat them today, we still go above them on that. Right. Now, the squad don't hate me quite as much as they used to, which is nice. Still not really responding there to my team talks. But because we've got rid of some of those troublemakers, I think things are calming down a little bit around the club. And of course, the new boys have no reason to hate me yet. Seems to be chucking it down. Okay. Oh, Vilhena. Come on, you've got to be better than that, mate. Didn't cost us. Okay. And Ali Khan. Seeing him for the first time. Mehmet also. Oh, Mehmet Ozcan. What a way to introduce yourself. 2 minutes into his debut. Thunders one in off the underside of the bar. Let's have a look at this one again. Just allowed to advance. And that's our ball winning midfielder. Isn't it? He's the ball winner, isn't he? Yeah. Wow. Keep doing that. Be very happy. Right. That's a good start. Yay, we're out of the relegation zone at the moment. They are having all the ball. oof, oh, no, never mind the layout. I'm up there. Oh, come on, you really, literally just sort of like stood and watched that ball go through. I don't know why you wouldn't try and cut it out. Okay, right. Oh, come on, Samson Spore. We don't need Bolaspor winning. We don't want pressure from behind. It's already going to be bad enough, only being out on goal difference. Right, I'm going to demand more, boys, because since scoring, we've not really done much, have we? And I know it's probably going to upset you. It's like, oh, but we're winning. Yeah, but the way you're going, not for much longer. Do you see what I'm saying? They get it, right? Tough love. That's what you've got to give these footballers. Don't mollycoddle them. Or, like a certain referee did in the Arsenal Bayern game, treat them like children. The most bizarre excuse I have ever heard for not giving a penalty. I can't remember which Arsenal defender it was now who picked the ball up after being kicked it from a goal kick when the whistle had very clearly gone. But to say you didn't give it because it's a sort of a child's mistake and you don't think the game should be sort of, you should give a penalty on that basis is just like, what are you even on? And as for Saka's attempt to take his own leg off, I don't know why he didn't just try and run round Neuer and score. In hindsight, it would have been the better move. Right, well, they have low-key controlled this half. Thought we'd push that into his own net for a minute. Samson Sport had equalised and Bolaspor have gone ahead again. So, really could do with them not picking up points. Okay, I mean, fair dues. We've been solid and defensively sound, but yeah, I'm not happy with the fact we're not shooting, boys. We're not getting forward at all. See, this is the thing. I think I'm going to up this to positive a bit. If it backfires, it's on me. The assistant warned me. He said we should go balanced, but we ain't doing anything. And I kind of want us to be a bit more of a threat. It's not like we haven't got plenty of men back. Oh, actually, that was something I was going to try. Let's see if we can try and trap people inside. Because that's where we've got people, really, isn't it? We've got 3 centre backs, 2 central midfielders in there. Kind of want them to be sort of funnelled into where our bodies are, really. Right, again, I'm going to demand more from you. Because, again, it's all really them. See this going horribly wrong if they sort of like get anything. Yeah, there we go. See, I don't think we can deny, lads, for 50 minutes that has been coming. Really has been coming. And considering I'm literally telling you to funnel them out wide, the fact you let them, or follow them inside, you let them get out wide, and that's how they scored. Exactly against the instructions you've literally just been given. So well done. Oh, now all of a sudden we're coming into the game a bit, are we? Could we not play, better when we're winning and, get on top of teams and bury them? And this isn't getting us out of the relegation zone at the moment, lads. Just like to point out, you've done literally nothing since you scored, basically. Oh, I'm going to berate you. This is just a pathetic performance. I know the ratings are fine and solid and they're not really doing anything either, but we have a 0.07 XG. How we are getting a point out of this game is beyond me at this point. If I was Ankaragusu, I would be royally miffed at this current scoreline. I mean, look at all this possession they're having. Right, he's down. He's off. He's down. They're down to 10 men. Now, come on, boys. Come on. You've got 10 men against out there. Right, hang on a minute. That is not the away side, is it? That is... We are the home side. Why is that coming up on the away thing? Doesn't make any sense at all, does it? Right. Okay. See, we already attack down the flanks. I don't really think we can get much wider. Right, well, at least we've had a couple of shots. They've been useless, but we've had a couple of shots. Right. Okay. Dirtley, I think, is a playmaker-y sort of type. Vilhena has done nothing, so we'll get Undocket on for his debut. And let's give Mendy a shot up front as well. And then Subasi can replace the somewhat tired Ergin. Okay, quadruple substitution. I mean... See, I mean, we've actually dropped a place because of this. And if you concede a goal against 10 men, I'm not going to be happy. I don't care if it might have been from a set piece. Go on, play it. There we go. Go on, Undock it. Go on, son. Go on. No, we've got to try and find a teammate. Well, they needed more support, really, but... come on, we got some aerial threats up there, surely. Erdhuizen. Look for Erdhuizen. He's tall, I think. Stop playing for the draw, Mendy. Well, I mean, 6 minutes of time added on. Can we get anything? One last desperate throw of the dice. Cholak on for Van Bergen. Well, unless there's a miracle last gasp winner. This has not been good enough. Come on, get it forward. Go on, swing it over. Go on. No, he's always going to claim that. As soon as he boots it upfield, that's going to be it. He's not booted upfield for some reason. Why are you doing this, ref? Why are we playing this time when surely the game is over, or you're just letting them have an attack, are you? Now, what was that all about? Yeah, enough was enough 30 seconds ago, you prat. Well, it started really well, and then just we did nothing. And I'm not happy. Not happy with how little we did. Yeah, that's unacceptable. We could and should have moved out of the relegation zone there because you had the win in your hands. You had the lead. And you did nothing after you took the lead until we really went attacking, and indeed until they went down to 10 men, really. Well, that was a really good chance to get ourselves in a position of safety, and we blew it. Well, that was our easiest game left of the season, and we were just not up for it, were we? Not up for the fight at all. But it only gets easier from here on out, obviously, because we have away 5th, home 6th, away 1st, home 3rd. That's our next 4 games. So if we get any points out of that, I'll be very surprised. Right, what I will try and do is I will finish off the transfer window and we will make a run towards the end of the season. And when things start getting to the point where we might be able to save ourselves if things go well, or we might get relegated if things don't, We'll come back to that. But, well, I mean, so far with this scene, you haven't seen us lose on camera. Been doing an awful lot of that off camera, but so that doesn't bode well for this run of games I'm going to do with that you can't see. Never mind. As I was saying to someone earlier, what's the worst that can happen? They sack me, we find another job. With obviously the baggage of having failed here. But anyway, it's not going to happen. Positive mindset. These new signings, going to do it for us. Going to strengthen the side. Come on! We can get out of this. It's not a lost cause. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Possibly to seal our fate. Bye bye for now.